Your critics are going to say that this is an elbows down approach, that you're backing down to Trump. What are you gaining by dropping these tariffs?
So the first thing to say is, let's be clear. We have the best deal of anyone in the world right now. We have the lowest tariff rate on average, a little over 5.5% versus that 16% average for the world, and in many cases much higher. We have that confirmed in an executive order of the president a few weeks ago. It's important that we preserve that. It's important that we preserve that while we focus on two things: the strategic sectors, steel, aluminum, autos, lumber, and we focus on the upcoming review and likely changes to CUSMA. So we are matching something the Americans have done here first. Okay. And it's very significant, it's unique, we get the benefit. The second thing is, and I'll take your analogy, and I have played some hockey over the years, and there is a time in a game, in a big game, and this is a big game, when you go hard in the corners, your elbows up. The time in a game where you drop the gloves in the first period and you send a message. And we've done that pretty uniquely in the world. We happen to have the best deal with the Americans right now, I'd note. But there's also a time in a game where you want the puck, you want a stick handle, you want to pass, you want to put the puck in the net. And we're moving later into the game, and we're at that time in the game. And that's where the engagement is.
Really all we heard during the election was elbows up and a simplification of, this is going to be a tough fight, but you didn't get into the complexities. Now we're dealing with the reality of what is likely going to be what Canada faces. And that's where it's difficult now for Mr. Carney, the Prime Minister, to alter and frame things so that it doesn't look like he's set people up for expectations that he cannot meet. And that's where the opposition can certainly dive right in and say, you said this, and it's not transpiring, even if I think everyone knows that, of course, it was going to be more difficult than perhaps people had hoped it would be.